Okay, kia ora everyone. It's Nathan Rose from Intergen again. This is my second of three videos showing you how you can use PowerFX in your model-driven apps to create custom commands and delight your end users. As you may recall, last week I showed you how we used a custom button in the ribbon of a contact record to automate some business logic, in this case, opening Google search results with the full name of the contact record that I'm on and updating the field Google Search Complete in my model-driven app. So let's go ahead and do that. And as you can see, I've passed the full name of this contact record to Google search results and updated the field in the model-driven app. This week, as promised, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of how I actually did that. So let's pop over to the PowerApps Maker portal, and we're going to come and edit our model-driven app. You're going to want to use the preview editor, and you can see this has opened up a new editing experience for us in the model-driven app. To access PowerFX, we're going to choose the table that we're working with. In this case, it's the contact. Click the ellipses and select Edit Command Bar Preview. This pops open a new tab. We're going to select the element that we're working with. In this case, it's the main form, and click Edit. And now you can see we've got a new editing experience with the command ribbon from the contact available to us. And you can see all of the usual suspects, the out-of-the-box commands. These are read-only at this stage. However, to enter a new command, you're going to come up here to the upper left, click New Command, and we've just inserted a new command button into our ribbon. Down the right-hand side here, we can start customizing it, so we can update the label. We can add an icon if we like, select what happens at runtime. So the default is run formula, that's PowerFX. Alternatively, you could run JavaScript if you wanted to. Then you can select the visibility and enter a tooltip if you like. Next, we're going to come up here to the formula bar. This is where we enter our PowerFX formula. So let's say we wanted to do a very simple formula that when the user clicks it, it's going to give them a banner notification on the contact record with the full name of the contact. So we're going to start typing. So we're going to say notify. And as you can see, the IntelliSense is starting to pick up commands exactly the same as a Canvas app if you've worked with those. So we'll choose notify. And next, we're going to let it know that we want to pass the full name of the contact record that we're on. So we're going to say self dot selected dot item. That's PowerFX for this record that I'm working on right now. And then we're going to choose the field. So the full. And it's literally as simple as that to create a custom PowerFX button in your model-driven app. Now, in terms of the demo that I showed you last week, this is the button that I demoed for you, our Test Google button. And when we come to the formula bar, you can see that we've got a couple formulas that are executing. The first is a launch command, and this is where we're appending the full name of the contact to the Google search URL. So you can see that we've got our PowerFX self.selected.item.fullname. So that's the full name of this item that I'm working on right now, appending that to this Google search URL. The second is our patch formula. Patch is what you're going to use to create and update records in Dataverse via PowerFX. And in this patch statement, we're just saying we want to update contacts. Again, self.selected.item, so this contact item that I'm on right now, and then a simple JSON with the updates we want to pass to this record. So the fields and the value. In this case, we just want to set the Google Search Complete field to true. We could update multiple fields on the record if we wanted to. So that's a behind the scenes tour of the demo that I showed you last week. This should give you enough to get started working with PowerFX in your model driven apps. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful.